All right, all right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to start our team call. My name is Mandeep. I hope you're all doing amazing on this Monday. It's doom and gloom out there weather-wise in the UK, but honestly, inside we are on fire and ready to start our week. It's now already the 7th of September. My goodness, isn't time flying? But I want to know where you are all from. I know we've got people from different cities and countries here, so put it in the chat box where you are from. I want to hear all from you. This is going to be amazing. Let me have a look at the chat box right now. Let's light it up. I'm from Leicester, by the way, but we've got Hugglescote, so welcome be. We've got Manchester, we've got London, Rochdale, Bots. Welcome, welcome. We've got Italy, so quite a few people internationally. Cameroon, Nottingham, Denmark, East London. How you doing, Dan? Lancaster, another person from Bots. So how many people do we have in here? Okay, this is filling up. Ciao, come stai? How are you doing, Hussein? Good to see you. We've got another Bots, a couple of people over there as well, which is really, really amazing. So welcome to our team call. For those of you that are new to this call, we have these calls every single Monday at 6 o'clock UK time, where we actually put together something for you to help you really learn and earn in this business. And for me, I've been in the business for a couple of years now, and my goodness, what a journey it's been. What a journey it's been. Now, before I hand over to my very esteemed colleague, Dr. Jav, who I've been working with for quite some time, I just wanted to open the call up and talk a bit about environment. Environment, a very, very key word. And obviously, we're going to be covering a lot on this call today. So do ensure that you've got your pads and your notepads ready. Because honestly, we do have something very, very special lined up for you today. But one of the key things that I wanted to talk about in my sort of 5 to 7 segment right now is environment. Is your environment conducive to your learning? In the lockdown period, we were at home, a lot of stuff, we couldn't go out, we couldn't sit in a hotel or whatever it was. But what I want to ask each and every one of you is that wherever you are, is your environment conducive to your learning? And that doesn't necessarily mean leaving the house per se, but what it means is that around you, what are you seeing? See, the truth of the matter is that it's so important to feed our 5 senses with the right information. Because trust me, being in this business for as long as I have, I've come across a lot of negative people. I've come across people who said it wasn't going to work. I've come across people who said it was a pyramid scheme and this, that, and the other. But where are those people today? And if I let those people affect my 5 senses, thinking, wow, I can hear what they're saying and I can see what they're doing, I would not be where I am today. And so having our goals is really, really important. I don't know if I can actually share my screen and show you something. Yes, I can. Okay, let me just get this up. So basically, one of the key things that I always talk about is have your goal ready on your phone. So if I just, oh my goodness, I've got loads of messages, so you're probably not, I'm gonna have to clear all these quickly. But if I show you my screen on my phone, you can actually see, that's not the final fly, by the way, but you can actually see where my goal is. If I was to show you my desktop background, again, it's this picture here. You can actually see, or I can actually see the goal everywhere. I know where I'm heading. So let me ask each and every one of you, do you have your goal cards ready? Are they printed out? I mean, did you see our young chairman, Jay Palmer, Chairman 10? He had his goals literally plastered everywhere. The bathroom, the garden, the car, his wallet, his bedroom, the fridge, the lounge, you name it. His poster, his flyer was actually everywhere. Why? Because what we feed our 5 senses is so important. Take a note of what you've done today. How many of us have actually looked at our goal and repeated it at least 10 times? How many of us repeated our goal 10 times? Your name, so I, Mandeep Soki, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a chairman. I'm a chairman. How many of us have really, really looked at our goal today at least 10 times? And it's already 6 o'clock UK time. It's already 6 o'clock UK time. Most of us have been awake 10 to 12 hours already. So how many of us have really repeated our goals? Is the environment conducive to our learning? And I think that's really, really key. When we are doing our own, when we are writing out our goals, as well as writing them out, Have them visually there. What does David Meteor have in his home? He has a picture of a jet everywhere. Why? Because he's got the Porsche, he's got the Ferrari. His next goal is to have his own private jet. He's even got a model of a jet in his home. So the first thing he looks at when he wakes up, when he walks into his lounge in his kitchen, is a model, a 3D model of a jet. How incredible is that? So I would definitely urge each and every single one of you to ensure that you have your goals ready. Listen, it's already 7th of September. Where do you want to be in exactly 23 days' time? By the time it comes to the 30th of September, where are you going to be, B? Where are you going to be? Abir, Artie, Jav, myself, Elvin, Elsa. I'm literally just going through this list here. Dan, Olha, Lebo, where are we all going to be? Because you do not want to be repeating the same thing that, oh, I'm still here in this place. I'm still at the same rank. I'm still at the same place. I'm still at the same this, that, and the other. Let's change together. Let's bring about massive, massive change. So talking of massive change and momentum, I'm now going to bring on someone that you all know and we all love. And it is our amazing, amazing business partner and Platinum 2, Dr. Jav. So Jav, are you with us on the call? How are you doing?
Excuse me. Hello, Mandy. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Looking very summery there. How's things?
The weather is beautiful here. It doesn't matter if it's raining, snowing, or the sun is shining. The sun is always shining for me, so I'm having a great time.
Amazing, amazing. Well, I'll let you carry on. I'm just going to call our guest and we'll get him on. Over to you.
Okay, Mandy, thank you for that. Thank you for that amazing introduction. And again, welcome every single person on this call. We have almost 50 people on the call, so welcome to our call. And again, this is our weekly meeting, and we do this to support you, to ensure that you make it in this business. Can you please go to the moon, Doctor? Is a comment from B. B, I'm always flying in space, so thank you. Thank you for that comment. And as a young boy, I wanted to be an astronaut, as many of you know, and I decided to become an entrepreneur, a trader, which in my opinion is like flying every single day anyway. So again, welcome everyone to this call. It's been great having you on this call today. And what I want to talk about today briefly is just a few things. And before I bring on our multi-millionaire guest, firstly, and I've talked about this many, many times, but I want to just instill within you these basic tenets of success. Firstly, the more successful people you are exposed to, the more successful you will become. The more successful people you are exposed to, the more successful you will become. Now, just imagine if your 5 closest friends were millionaires, the chances of you being a millionaire too would be close to 100%. If your 5 closest friends were billionaires, the chances of you being a billionaire too would be very, very close to 100%. And that is one of the reasons why we do these calls. We want to introduce you to multi-millionaires so that you can class them as not just your business partners, but also your friends as well. And it is our intention, both myself and Mandeep, to ensure that every single person on this call becomes financially free. Whatever that means to you, only you know that, but we will ensure that that happens. And that is one of the reasons that we have a multimillionaire on the call today as well. The other thing I wanted to mention was that what you need to do is find someone who already has what you want, and you need to copy what they've done to get there. And again, success leaves clues. So whatever we do, whatever we do, we follow more successful entrepreneurs, and that also ensures our success as well. And the person I'm going to bring on to this call very, very shortly is also hugely successful, absolutely amazing person. And again, many of us follow his footsteps. Just bear with me while I try and meet people. Many of us follow not just his footsteps, but also the footsteps of other multi-millionaires as well. And that is how we also become successful. Now, you can either make a living or you can make a fortune, and it's the latter that we do in this business. And every single one of us is here to make a fortune and not a living. You make a living when you're working in a job. You make a living as an employee. And again, the person I'm going to bring on very, very shortly was an employee in the early days, and he decided to leave that vocation and become financially free, an entrepreneur, and make a fortune, which is what he's doing this very, very day today. Now, our guest is Takir today. Takir is hugely successful in this business. I've known him for quite a long time. I've even shared a kebab with him. So just bear that in mind. If I've shared a kebab with you, that's a very, very major milestone in our relationship. And I've done that with Takia. So Takia, I've shared a kebab with you. I very much enjoyed it. And thank you for that. But again, he's hugely successful. And when he speaks, you need to listen. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to shortly introduce Takia. He's very, very successful. He has, I think, in the region of over 3,000 plus people within his organization. Correct me if I'm wrong, Takia, but at least 3,000 people in his organization. And again, you may know this or you may not know this, but service to many leads to greatness. Service to many leads to greatness. And that is what Takia does. Now, let me see if Takia is on the call. I'll see if I can unmute him and bring him on. Takia, are you on the call? I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. You're looking very dapper there in your blue suit.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Likewise, learning from you.
So Takia, welcome to the call. How are you? What brings you here today? How's business?
Yeah, business is really, really good. What brings me here today is the energy. What brings me here today is Dr. Jav. When you talk about kebabs.
There's a lot of energy in kebabs, but I think what we'll do is I'm going to ask you just a few questions, and also if our guests on this call can also ask any questions via the chat box, we can pass them through to you, Takia. But I think firstly, please let everyone know where you've come from. I know you've got a corporate background. I know you've been slapped by your mother when you decided to do this business, and I know you're hugely successful. So let us know where you're from, where you're at now, and you know, some advice for every single person on this call.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. First of all, I want to say, Dr. Jav, massive congratulations to you, first of all, and to your entire organization. I know we had a newly promoted Platinum 1000 leader, all the way from Leicester as well, in Mandeep's organization. And, you know, I can see you and your team and your organization in Bradford, in Manchester, you know, in the UK and all over the world. You know, you guys are doing absolutely amazing. So I just want to say massive congratulations, and, you know, keep up with the great work that you guys are actually doing all over the world. Congratulations once again. And I want to give a massive shout out to our amazing host, co-host, Mandeep Soki. You know, Mandeep is such a phenomenal leader. I really say, you know, selfless leader, always there for her team, always there for her organization, and not just for her team, but she's there for entire my organization, helping every single person to really achieve a massive success within this business. So congratulations to both of you guys, and to every single person in this call, whether you're a Platinum 1000. I know we had Bay in the call. You know, she's achieved the position of Platinum 1000. So my sister, congratulations to you. You know, we really look forward to meeting very soon, and Platinum 2000 is just very close. Let's go and let's achieve the position. And, you know, to Platinum 600s, to all the Platinum 150s, and to all the customers, from myself, congratulations, and, you know, welcome to our organization. If you're seeing me for the very first time, Dr. Jav said, you know, just a bit about myself, the background. Yeah, prior to IM Academy, I was actually working in my dad's restaurant. I was working there Saturday and Sunday, and I actually had a job. So I was working 5 days a week, 6 days a week. I was working in banking industry. I was working in Barclays Bank as a manager. I was there for nearly 5 years. But I thought to myself that, you know, how long am I really going to work for someone? How long I'm actually going to be in a family traditional business, where the family traditional business is not actually going to give me anything? So I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision over 4 years ago that, Takir, if you want to change your life, you're not going to ask your families to change your life. You have to ask yourself. Okay, you have to ask yourself, and you have to be your own boss. You have to be yourself to change your life. Then over 4 years ago, something came within myself, and I actually clicked on that for me to actually make money, for me to make success, I have to make second source of income. I have to make third source of income. Ladies and gents, over 4 years ago, I realized that for me to actually even, you know, do anything with my life, I have to actually make extra sources of income. So then I actually found a great opportunity within the IM Academy. I signed up. I was actually building this business. I was trading part time. I was only doing part time this business opportunity. Okay. While I was doing part time, I realized that for me to actually make six figures, for me to attract six figures, I have to make sure that I can do this business full time. Okay, you cannot expect to make six figures, you cannot expect to make over 100,000 or 20,000 or 10,000 on the foreign exchange market if you're building it full time or if you're building it part time. You need a vision for you to really go out there to really make it happen. So back in 2017, okay, back in 2017, I said to myself that I no longer want to be an average person. I was fed up of being fed up. I was fed up of listening to somebody telling me what to do, what I cannot do, and how I'm going to make my money and how I'm actually going to make my success. So then in 2017, May the 2017, I made a decision to register myself within IM Academy. I was only a customer. I was not a chairman. I was not a platinum 150. I was only a customer. And I drove down all the way from Derby to London to actually meet my mentor, Mr. Abdullah Sandhu. It was me, Abdullah, it was David, it was Alex Morton, it was Christopher Terry, it was Brandon Boyd. They've flown in all the way from the US to the UK, and I made a decision on that table. I didn't know nothing about forex. I didn't know nothing about building the business, even though I had about experience to really build the business and experience to do the network. But I didn't know that I could actually able to build this business. So back in 2017, May the 2017, I made a decision to myself that I am going to change my life. I am going to attract positive people in my life, and I am going to be positive. Was it hard? Yes, it was very, very difficult. My own family, okay, my dad and my mom, when I left my job to do this business full time, they were against me. Every step of the way they were actually against me. Now I love them to bits and they know that, but at the end of the day, if I want to achieve something and someone's actually blocking my blessing, I have to keep going. As long as I'm doing it for the right purpose, as long as I'm actually doing it for the right reason. So I made a decision and I said to my family that I want to do something different. Okay, how long a person is really going to work for, how long a person is really going to go to the job for the next 40 years, right, and make an average salary, and then simply retire after 50, after 60. You see, I did not wanted to do that. And even if I look back myself, 4 years ago, right, until now, I probably would be sacked. The reason why, because what's happening around the world right now, ladies and gents, people are losing their jobs every single day. Every single day all over the world, people are losing their jobs. And I think by the time at the end of next year, everything is going to go online, right? Everything is going to go online. So I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision for me to change. I need to bring the change within myself. And then since then, I've been actually going out. I've been traveling to different cities. I've been traveling to different countries, and I've been actually working every single day. As a platinum 150, I started to do the presentations myself. As a platinum 600, I started to present. As a platinum 1000, I was traveling to cities and countries, not because Abdullah called me and Abdullah said to me, Tokir, you have to do this. No, I did it myself because I wanted this for myself, right? Mandip didn't motivated me. Dr. Jav didn't motivated me, right? All these phenomenal leaders and customers, or Christopher Terry, or David Emanitier, he never motivated me. I motivated myself. I wanted to make this success for myself. So I went out there to the field. I went outside and I started to work on myself. I started to work on the personal development because I was absolutely zero in my life. And I simply didn't want to attract any negative things, because Abdullah said to me, Tokir, if you want to make six figures, okay, if you want to be successful, if you want to attract success within your life, if you want to have business all over the world, you got to be positive. You got to be positive. Okay. And whenever there's a solution or there's a problem comes within your business, if there's a problem, find a solution. Okay, you're not supposed to react to anything, you're supposed to respond. Since then, I have just been responding to our organization. I have been responding to my success and this business opportunity. And ladies and gents, in 2020, currently right now, we have over 3,500 customers all over the world. We have in our organization over 5 chairmen. Did I know that we were actually going to do this? Mandeep, she does the ECC 11. We have more than 500 people joining. We had today more than 500 customers joining. You know, drop some fire emoji if you are making money on Mandeep's session, right? I've never thought that I would be able to do this. I've never thought that Mandeep or Dr. Jav will be coming into the business and they will able to actually do calls for the entire organization. But it's happening because I believed in myself. I believed in the vision that I can able to make it happen. And ladies and gents, today the vision is very, very clear. The vision is right there in front of my face. And whenever I see the vision, I see the light, I see the energy. Right now, I'm just sitting, okay, in this balcony and I can see where I want to go, where I want to live, right? If you just have a look, I don't know if you can see, okay, but this is my vision. This is my office. I'm just currently over here, okay? Every single day I'm starting my work from here in the morning until late night because I can see my vision where I want to go. Okay, I'm not distracted. I'm not with anyone that who's gonna tell me that to care, you cannot do this. So I'm really, really focused on my goals, on my dreams, on my success, and on you guys. Every single person in this call, exactly what you want to achieve within your life. And today we are so happy and grateful to have every single person in this call. So then I got started in the business, I started to work, and today we are here. Yes, Dr. Jav.
Thank you for that, Takir, and
There was
amazing.
questions as well. You were
Yeah, it's okay. If anyone has any questions, please can you plant them in the chat box and I can ask them to Takir. But that's an amazing location, Takir. Just send me the address and we'll be coming there very, very soon. Now, what I wanted to ask you, and a lot of people do have this question, is how do you build? So firstly, how do you build as a customer? How do you build when you're P1000? How do you build when you're Chairman 10? How did you go from Chairman 25 to Chairman 50 within like 4 to 6 weeks? What did you do? What can our team do? How can they copy what you've done? Because success leaves clues. Give us the clues, give us the breadcrumbs, and then everyone can follow those clues and breadcrumbs and hit those amazing successes that not only you've been having, but a lot of us have been having too.
okay. No problem. So I'm gonna talk a little bit slow. Okay, so I want everyone to understand. Okay, to those people that in this call are from Africa, I really appreciate you guys for also joining as well. So if you are a platinum 150 or if you're a customer in this call, if you are a customer in this call and you're looking to go to platinum 150, what exactly you need to do is you need to make sure that your 3 customers are making money on the foreign exchange market. Your customers are making money on the foreign exchange market, not 3, but you got to make sure out of those 3 customers, you're getting as many customers as possible within your business. Now, let's just say if Dr. Jav signs up for the very first time, and I have sponsored Dr. Jav in the business. Now it's my responsibility to help Dr. Jav as a customer to plug him into the organization, to plug him into the IM.center, to make sure that he plugs into the training and the Zoom calls and the sessions that we are having every single day. It's our responsibility to do that. Once we have done that, and when Dr. Jav will be actually making money, then we are simply going to ask Dr. Jav, Dr. Jav, you're a customer today. Why don't you get 2 customers within the business? You can show them your results. Now, when I say the results, I don't mean show them how much money are you really making. Okay, most of you guys are probably on a demo account. You can just simply ask to Dr. Jav, Dr. Jav, if you have 2 customers, why don't you tell your success to those 2 customers and just simply bring them onto the call, on the opportunity call, and maybe Mandeep or maybe myself we can able to present to those two people, right? We can able to present to those two people, and once they are into the opportunity call, we can able to register and sign them up, okay, while we have done the presentation. And through those two individuals, you need to do exactly the same what you have done with Dr. Jav. Okay, what you have done with Dr. Jav, you need to do exact the same thing. Once you have done that, ladies and gents, there's one thing that I always do, okay, every single day. If you do the phase one every single day, if you actually be in your phase one and you do exact the same thing with Dr. Jav and with his organization, okay, or with Mandeep and her organization, you can able to make a massive success. Now we have Mohammed in the line as well. You know, he's a phenomenal platinum 1000 leader heading towards platinum 2000. Now, you know, he joined the business through somebody else, and through somebody else. Now we've met Mohammed many times. I mean, Dr. Jav met him so many times, Mandeep met him so many times, and through him, we signed up so many people in Manchester, in Leeds, in Bradford, in Halifax, and all over the UK. So if we was not going to do that, he's not going to become a platinum 1000, right? So through a customer, is our responsibility that a leader will actually make money, a leader will actually earn money. I'm always making sure I am nothing without my leaders. I am nothing without my customers. So we have to call our customers, we have to call the IBOs, and making sure that they are motivated, they are ready to go, and they are actually making the profit. And you can actually do the phase one with them on a daily basis. They are learning the presentation, they are doing messages on social media, and they are sending, you know, 20 messages, 40 messages, 50 messages on social media, right? And they're actually getting the success from there. Once you have figured it out, right, then you will actually move on to the next level, which is platinum 600. But you got to make sure whatever you would like to have in this business, whatever you want, the desire that you would like to have in this opportunity, the faith, the action, right? Whatever your goal is, you need to write it down, and not just write it down and just throw it away. I see a lot of people, they write the goals down and they don't even pick it up afterwards. That means if a person who writes the goal down and that person doesn't even really worry about those goals, it's not going to happen, ladies and gents. So I want you to write down your goals, and I want you to work on your goals. I'll give you one little tip. Contact your mentor every single day. Be in touch with your mentor. Be in touch with Mandeep. Be in touch with Dr. Jav. Be in touch with every single person in this call. If you have a team, be in touch with your organization. Because when you're in with your organization, when you're actually touching base with your organization is going to grow. I'm just sitting here since in the morning, afternoon time, and I'm just calling my organization. Hey, when is the next meeting? Hey, can I do any meetings for you? I'm doing that. That means we are creating momentum. We are creating a pressure for our organization to actually produce work, right? So never ever be too comfortable. Every single day, work on yourself. Dr. Jav asked me, how did I become from platinum 150 to platinum 600 to all the way to chairman 10? How can a person become a chairman in this call? Now, ladies and gents, I want you to mention, I'm going to say something over here. Okay, if you are working like a platinum 150, you will become a chairman. That's the secret. If you are working like a platinum 150, you will become a chairman. Now, platinum 150 means that you're every single day prospecting people. Platinum 150 means you every single day leading by example. Platinum 150 means every single day you are duplicating yourself. Platinum 150 means that every single day you are working on the personal development. Platinum 150 means you are producing more and more leaders. Platinum 150 means that every single day you are teaching your organization how to do the presentation. Platinum 600 is exactly the same. Platinum 1000 is exactly the same. Platinum 2000 is exactly the same. Platinum 5000, you have to do more work. Chairman 10 is more work. Everything is exactly the same. because you will have more work to do as a chairman. But if you build your foundation from platinum 150 to platinum 600 to platinum 1000 to platinum 2000 to platinum 5000 and to the chairman level position, I promise you that you will have leaders leading your business. You will have leaders leading your business. Did Tokir know? Did I know that today I would be sitting here today? I would have a team in Asia Pacific. I would have a team in Australia. I would have a team in the US. I would have a team all over the world. No. But how come that I made such a team all over the world when I reached to the position of chairman 10? It's because I was working every single day. Some of you guys are scared. Why are you scared? Right? Because you are working, you are not working every single day. You are not putting in the work. You are not putting in the effort, right? Most of you guys are scared because you don't want to produce the work. I was also scared, right? When I got to the position of platinum 1000, I was so comfortable, right? People used to call me and they used to say to me, hey Takir, can you do the presentation? And I was like, no, not today, I'll do it tomorrow. The reason why I wasn't ranking up to platinum 2000, because I was always comfortable. Even right now, ladies and gents, as a chairman 50, right? I'm not sitting at home. As chairman 50, look, we are just out here working. I've got Haja here. Okay, I've got my team members just sitting right there doing presentations. I simply invite people to my office and I tell them do exactly the same thing what I am doing. Okay, I tell them do exactly the same thing what I'm doing, so they are also producing work, they are also doing what I am doing. That is called duplication. If you can do this within your organization, if you can do this within your team, I promise you your team will grow. Okay, your team will grow, and keep working, keep producing those leaders within the business, and then your team, your organization will grow. Yes, Dr. Jav, next
Thank you.
question, please.
Yeah, thank you for that amazing answer. And next question I had was, how do you stay motivated when the going gets tough? And also, how did you get past your parents' objections? So when your parents said to you, Takir, we are not happy with you leaving Barclays, and they gave you a good slap, what did you do in response to that? How did you get past that?
I still cannot get past that.
Yeah.
I still cannot get past that. You know, if you're Pakistani, if you're Asian, then you cannot get past that. Okay, let's just leave it as that. But yeah, I'll come to that afterwards. How do I keep myself motivated? It's a very good question. How do I keep myself motivated? Ladies and gents, every single person needs to know in this call. Okay, every single person needs to know in this call. Look, everyone is going to have a bad time. Everyone is going to have a good time. If you're writing it down, write it down. You are going to have a good time. You are going to have a bad time. The good times that you will have today, they are here to stay. The bad times that you have today, they will stay, but then eventually they will go away. I had I had so many bad times. Okay, now to keep myself motivated, I wrote down the things that were not going to motivate me. This is what I did in 2017, coming up to 2018. I was also feeling unmotivated, right? I was at the point of my life where I was thinking to myself, God, why me? Why is it happening to me? Why my volume is not going up? Why my trading is not going the right way? Why people are leaving my business? Why I'm not building international? Why I'm just, thinking just as a platinum 1000 that I'm going to make it, but I'm not doing it, right? Why is it me that I'm so motivated, but yet again, I'm lying to myself and I'm just oversleeping and over promising and I'm not doing anything to achieve my goal? What is wrong with me? Everyone in this journey, everyone in this world can achieve a massive success. Every single person in this call can achieve a massive success. So what I did, ladies and gents, I was writing down those things that were not actually going to motivate me, or those things that were actually going to come in my life and unmotivate me. So when the volume is going down, when the trade is hitting stop loss, these are the things that a person would actually face that is actually going to unmotivate them. Okay, I was writing every single things into my diary, and I knew that these were the things that were not going to motivate me. So I have to face it. I have to face the world, and I have to overcome the rejection. Okay, I have to face everything, and I just have to face it. So you need to understand, if you want to be motivated today, you want to be motivated rest of your year, at the end of the year, it's not going to happen. Okay, because yes, I am so motivated that anything comes in my way, I face it, and then I go back into my own zone, which is phase one. But most of you guys will probably find it very, very difficult. But you need to understand, it is going to happen. Okay, mark my words, this is recording as well. Every single person that will probably go through something in their point of life, whether it's business, whether it's outside of the business, anything that you're going through right now, ladies and gents, it is going to happen to you. Okay, there is no such thing as keeping yourself motivated and then thinking that you're going to make it happen because you're just motivated. Things will happen into your life when you will face the biggest rejection, and you're going to be like, I am not motivated. But you need to understand right now, those are the things that will happen. Okay, those are the things that will happen, and you will not face you will not be motivated. But you need to understand that you need to face it. When I signed up into this business, there were so many things coming in my way, so many rejections. Even my family, they were actually against me. Even hitting the position of chairman 10, right? I mean, it's a lot of money, 10,000 US dollar. But at the end of the day, I'm the only son in my family. I'm the oldest son. My dad has more than 5 restaurants in the UK, very busy. I mean, if you go to one of the restaurants in Derby or to Birmingham, we have more than 300 seatings. And because I'm the oldest son, I have to manage, I have to look after. This is why my dad, he's not negative, but he's just thinking that, I've only got one son, and even my son is not really supporting me. I support him every every time when he needs anything. I'm always there for him. But even my own family, sometimes they were actually against me, but I had to keep myself motivated. So it comes down to, how badly do you want this business to work for you? Okay, how badly do you want this business to work for you? Doesn't matter if the wind, okay, or the rain catches you, you will still be motivated. Most of you guys will probably move away, and most of you guys will actually give up. That will show your courage, how powerful you are as a person. Okay, just over 7 months ago, just over 7 months ago, few of the leaders, they left the business. It's fine, it happens, right? Few months ago, there was key leaders that I was actually working with, they left the business due to some problem. Absolutely fine. I was not naive, or I wasn't really unmotivated. I was motivated. Yes, it hit me for the next 5 seconds, but then I said to myself, can that change my goal? That did not change my goal, ladies and gents, because my goal is, at the end of the year, I am so happy and grateful that I now have over 10 chairmen and above in my IM organization at the end of the year. If something hits me right now, and something hits me, and that actually makes me unmotivated, does that mean that I'm not gonna work towards my goals? Does that mean that over 5 chairmans I'm looking for at the end of the year is not going to happen? Of course it's going to happen, because there's only certain things that will come into your life that will actually unmotivate you. But you have to understand, they are only here for limited time. Pain is only limited. Success is forever. Now you tell me, if you are going through some pain right now, in any shape or form, it is only for limited. So you have to keep yourself motivated. We cannot keep you motivated. You have to be self-motivated person. Anything that is going to happen tomorrow, you have to be the main in charge, because the words that you are speaking is powerful, right? Your brain, the energy that you are giving to your brain is powerful. So we cannot keep you motivated. You have to be motivated yourself. There's so much challenges that will come into your life, right? So much challenges that will come into your life, whether it's family, whether it's private, whether it's in the business. You have to understand that you have to be the one to keep yourself going, because your goal is right in front of your face. Whatever your goal is, you should be the one to keep yourself motivated, right? Yes, you can listen to the audios. Yes, you can listen to the great leaders. Yes, you can listen to Abdullah, you can listen to David. Yes, you can be on the Zoom calls. Yes, you can be motivated. But then if you are not self-motivated, it could kill you in so many ways. Okay, in 2019, when the wind was coming to me, when the people were rejecting me, when I was feeling very low at the point of my life, and I was thinking, why is it happening to me? But then I kept myself up. I kept myself up. I started to travel more. I started to leave the country, and I traveled to over 29 plus countries last year. And this year, I'm getting the reward back, ladies and gents. After 6.5 months to 7 months, I'm getting the reward back. And coming to my own family, right? I mean, every single person has a family, right? I mean, I have a family. I'm so happy and grateful, to God, what we have today, what I have today. But even as a chairman 50, I sometimes cannot keep people happy. It works. That's how it works. It doesn't mean that if I am making 50,000 US dollar, I'm going to keep someone happy, because money cannot buy happiness. Okay, if I'm making 50,000, I could give the 50,000 to somebody. I can keep them happy. But no, every single person in this call has a different why. Every single person in this call has a different challenge. So whatever will make you happy, whatever will help you to become the best, you be that person. Okay. Dr. Jav, next question, please, because I know we're
Okay,
running out of
good.
time.
Last question. Thank you for that amazing answer. What does phase one mean to you? And what is next for Takir? Where is Takir headed for next? What is success? What's the definition of success for you? Where are you going next? Let us know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So first of all, what is phase one? Phase one is Dr. Jav. Phase one is Mandeep. I know there's a lot of people in this call. I can see we have a platinum 600. Do we have a platinum 600 Jav on the call?
You've got someone who's almost a platinum 600. No, yes, we do. We do have a P600. Daniel is on the call.
Okay.
Daniel is a P600.
Okay. No problem. So I know we have Daniel, we have Arti as well. We have a couple of more people on the call as well.
We've got several
The all
P1000s
platinum, yeah,
and
P1000, yeah. So
P50s.
amazing. Guys, that is phase one. What I'm trying to say is whoever hosted this call is in phase one. So who is the host of this call, or who is the co-host, right? Is Dr. Jav or Mandeep. They hosted the call. This is what you call phase one. Phase one is when you host your own Zoom call. Phase one is when you do the presentation. Phase one is when you're doing meetings. Phase one is when you make a long-term goal, not a short-term goal. My long-term goal at the end of the year is 5 chairman 10s and above in my IM organization. My goal at the end of the year is 5 chairman 10s and above in my IM organization. That means I have a long-term goal. I have to be in phase one. I'm not going to cook barbecue outside for the next 7 days. I'm not going to go out with my family for the next 20 days and disappear and not do anything. Yes, I can go outside with my family, absolutely. But I also have to be in the zone where I could actually help people, right? Most of us, we get lost with our goal. We become in those situations where we are completely lost. But you need to understand, when you're doing phase one every single day, when you're prospecting, when you're online and sending those messages, when you're online and sending those amazing messages to the people, and you're doing the presentation and you're following up and you're creating more leaders and you're listening to the right personal development, you're listening to all these amazing leaders in this call, you're following up and you have a goal. That is what you call phase one, ladies and gents. When you leave your comfort zone, is absolutely freezing out here. Isn't it cold, bro?
It's too cold.
It's absolutely freezing out here, but I'm still sat here doing the presentation. I'm still sat here doing a call with you guys. Most of you guys are probably in a comfortable position because that's what you probably like. Yes, absolutely. You can be in a comfortable position, but when you become uncomfortable, when you sit in those places that were uncomfortable, okay, uncomfortable, then you will actually able to realize, then you will be able to do things. I used to do phase one in hotel lobbies. I used to go to hotel lobbies where a tea, right, green tea was over 25 pound, right? If you had a lunch, it would cost you more than 150 pound. I used to only buy green tea back then. I used to sit in the hotel. I used to sit in the lobby, right? Only buy green tea because back then, yes, if I could afford, having lunch with 200 pound, then yeah, I probably would do it. But now probably I can. But back then, Platinum 1000, I probably couldn't. Okay. I used to sit in the hotel in the lobby, and I used to have green tea for 5 hours, right? And I used to sit around with people I was uncomfortable with. I used to wear my suit, and I used to just go down, and I used to act like I'm a businessman. I used to act like I'm a six figure. I used to act like I'm a seven figure. So then my hands were moving, right? When you see a person just walking around, looking nice, dressed up nice, okay, you want to do something. So you want to change your position. You want to change the position that you have today. You want to be uncomfortable and sit in those positions where you really want to go. So when I was sitting in the hotel lobby, I was working every single day. Sometimes I used to go to London. Okay, I don't know if you go to London and you see the massive building, which is the Shard, one of the tallest building in Europe. I'm sure Dr. Jav has been there many times. I used to go to the Shard and sit right at the top, and I used to do my meetings because I could see the vision all clear, right? Those are the places where you need to sit down and do phase one. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to the Shard today. I'm just saying that if you want to do phase one, start from phase one at home, right? Do the presentations, do the meetings, and you can be the one that will actually able to make a massive, massive success for yourself as well. Okay. My vision for this business at the end of the year, Dr. Jav said, where is Takir heading towards to? I'm heading towards to where you are heading towards to. Ladies and gents, wherever you are heading towards to at the end of the year, I am heading towards to the same position where you are heading towards to, right? My goal at the end of the year is to create 5 brand new chairmen or chairwomen at the end of the year. I don't know how it's going to happen. Okay. I have already created 5 chairmen in my business. I personally signed up 2 chairmen with my link. Okay. 2 chairmen personally I have created, signed up with my referral link, and look how beautiful it is. Okay, how many chairmen are you going to register yourself? How many chairmen are you going to sign up with your personal link? How many platinum 150s are you going to do? That's where I'm actually heading towards to, right? The future is really, really bright. The future for this company is really, really bright. We are having a virtual event. Do you want to speak on the virtual event, or do you want to take action and speak and go on to the virtual event and actually make something happen? There is going to be key speakers at the virtual event that we are going to do in less than 35 days. Ladies and gents, set your vision high and invite as many people as possible. Our vision for this company, where we are heading towards to, not just where we are heading towards to, is massive, 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 massive momentum in the business, and it's absolutely crazy. Christopher Terry, the CEO of I Am Academy, he's seen the tunnel vision, and today, ladies and gents, the business is heading towards to over 1 billion. It's crossed 1 billion, is heading to over $1 billion industry in this I Am Academy. We've been featured in Forbes. We have the top highest networkers in the whole world. What is it stopping us? I know where I am heading towards to. I know how many chairmen is coming into my business. How many chairmen are coming into your business? How many 6-figure traders are coming into your business? Right? What are you going to do today? So at the end of the year, you can make the success, and don't be that person and say, oh, I'm going to do it next year. And next year you try it for the first day, second day, and third day. And then the fourth day, You go back to the normal routine. Why don't you do it right now as we speaking? Right? So at the end of the year, you can have a head start. Why don't we do it right now? So at the end of the year, we can have a 3 months, 4 months head start, and then we start the next year with a big bang. I'm telling you, these stuff does work. 2018, 2019, I had no chairmans in my business. I was struggling because I was not working on myself. I was thinking God is going to send angels and they're going to do it for me, but it never happened. I was my own angel. I had to do it myself. I had to figure things out myself. I had to be me. I had to keep myself motivated, right? And I remembered when I left my job, I had to put bread and butter on the table. I had to do it for my family, for myself, because I was the only independent person that who I could rely on, which was myself. So then I kept doing it. I kept doing it. I made it happen, ladies and gents. So where I see my vision in this business, and do you see the same vision, what I see in this business? And if you do, I promise you that that would be absolutely amazing. You will be at the right place at the right time. Thank you so much. And I'll give it back to Dr. Jav.
Thank you so much for that, Takir. It's been awesome having you on. Can every single person on this call give Takir some fire emojis, 777s, 111s, whatever you want to in the chat box. Takir, again, thank you so much for being on this call. And I look forward to meeting you very, very soon. Inshallah, we'll meet very soon somewhere. But again, thank you so much for being on this call, Takir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, brilliant. So I hope you all learned something from Takir. Takir is our chairman 50 and very, very soon to be chairman 100. Now, just a few points I want to go through that Takir mentioned on the call. Firstly, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want to succeed in this business? And you need to want it like you want your next breath. That's how badly you should want to succeed in this business. And once you want to succeed as badly as you want to breathe the next breath, then that is when you will do it. So that is extremely important. Certainly in this business, you really need to want it to make it happen. You need to know what your why is, because your why should make you cry and not fly. Your why should make you cry, and it's very, very emotional to you. So your why is very, very important, and that is what's going to keep you motivated. You have to keep yourself motivated through the good times and through the bad times, and that is how you become a 6- and 7-figure earner in this business. Pain is limited, success is forever. In this business, we all go through ups and downs. I go through them, as many of you will also be going through them as well. You need to get through the downs to reach the higher ups, okay? Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Write it down. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Every single person on this call is a winner. You keep yourself motivated and stay in phase 1 always. Always in phase 1. We've talked about the 4 Ps many, many times. We'll readdress them again in a future training, but definitely phase 1 is the 4 Ps. Keep yourself in the 4 Ps day in, day out, and amazing things will happen in your business. Where do you see yourself? Today it is the 7th of September. Where do you see yourself on the 30th of September? Where do you see yourself on the 31st of December of this year? The last day of this year, where do you see yourself? Have your goal in mind and you will get there. My name is Dr. Jav. It's great having you all on this call today. I will see you at the top because the bottom is way, way, way too crowded. Thank you again, guys, and we'll see you very, very soon.